I'd like an Atari 2600 system, please, and everything that goes with
Everything? You sure you want everything?
I want everything.
Now you get a new low price, up to $30 in rebate offers, and a free pack.
Is that everything?
It's not everything. You can get nearly 300 different cartridges.
300?
That's nothing.
That's something.
But it's not everything. Soon there'll be a voice module, trackball, remote control joysticks, and a computer keyboard.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, but it's not everything.
It's not everything.
Soon there'll be educational games, too.
Is that everything?
That's everything. For now.
For now?
The Atari 2600.
Now get up to $30 in rebate offers plus a free Pac-Man.
Turn that stuff down. Gonna turn me up. See how that works. Hear me good. letting the video game play and streaming it to YouTube. Showing it off. Because I'm happy with how it's coming out. Pretty soon, I'm gonna update it so here's the pseudo fake 3D in and out of TV. Once I imagine what's what. How's it going, people? What's up, Cupid? How's your day going? I was inspired yesterday to work on this. I added we're inside the TV and we're looking out at the cartoon version of my brother and myself and my nephew. My bro is the one up close playing the game. And the dude with the red beard in the back. My nephew's the one sleeping. Noticed by a bunch of big name stars. Very nice. What kind of stars? What was they noticing you for? I plan on this game that I'm working on right here, though. What we see outside the TV, the characters out there, is going to be the main game. We'll interact with them. As I watch this game play itself, keep imagining new things I wanna add, change. There's a couple of tubes in between. Stuff from a long time ago. Very cool. That's very cool. Good stuff, dude. Yep. There's so many things I want to add to this game, but it takes time just to do things. I want to have it, something's gone wrong with the game, and my brother's character that's sitting there gets up and he cuts a hole in the side of the screen of the TV, on the side in the black area, and he reaches inside and you see his arm reaching in and he's trying to like grab the characters or I don't know what. I want that interaction of the character outside reaching in somehow. Yeah, I keep changing it. It's gonna get to where I want it to be. I should restart it so you can see the new intro. That's what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna restart it.
I'd like an Atari 2600 system, please, and everything that goes with everything you sure want.
I'll wait for this to play through.
Price up to $30 a rebate offer.
And I'll hit start.
It's not everything. You can get nearly 300 different cartridges. 300. That's nothing. Something, but it's not everything. Soon there'll be a voice module, track.
Actually, I'll just hit start.
And the computer.
Bam. Oh, I also added the scoreboard there and the lives. Let me show you this. If I left click on my controller, see that cursor? I'm the crosshairs. And usually in every game, that crosshairs means you can shoot at something and kill it. That's your kill point. But we don't kill anything. We just want to dodge everything. We just want to keep it away from the targets. And those lives, those are 3 lives. I'll get hit by Pac-Man. Boom. Oh, so you took a life away. The Atari symbols up in the corners, if any of the stuff, like right there, it just broke, I can get in there and collect that Atari for an extra life. Basically, just stay alive, see how long you can last. And the timer is the score that the AI is collecting. My own simple little keep away. Gets harder as the game fills in. But sometimes I don't want to play, so I made it so I can just left click and disappear again. Thanks for the thumbs up. At one point earlier today, I was making another game starring my brother called Streets of Robert. And it was a Streets of Rage ripoff. I already had the character built. He's got all maneuvers, jumps, flips, punches, kicks, shooting Hadoukens. And I copied and pasted him into this. And I had him set up for a controller. And instead of being this crosshair and dodging, I was the character fully animated of my brother. And I kind of liked it, but then I didn't like him just running all around the screen. I want to work in a pseudo 3D where he's got physics and he stays on the floor of the TV. And he can jump and dodge and defend from all the games coming at him. And I had him in there for a bit, but until I figure out the gist of how I want to do the pseudo 3D, I took him out just so it's not in the way. That one duck hunter game, the dog will pop up somewhere, just that. Yeah, exactly. The other idea I have for this is I want to start the game back in time when Atari first came out. And my brother's character is a little kid playing in front of an old black and white TV. And as the game progresses, the scene of him sitting there changes to different houses that we've moved to. Different people are sitting there playing. The TV gets updated from the old black and white shaped TV to a new LCD TV. Again, eventually sitting there with VR glasses on. Maybe he's playing on a portable, and on the portable he can go to different rooms in the house. In that room might be the ghost from Pac-Man, and now the Pac-Man ghost is in the game. So many different things. Just a matter of imagining that right thing and having the oomph to go and program it. There's like 3 different things I want to do right now, but I'm just trying to get my energy ocean and that's some next level stuff. It's gonna be some hard ass work. For real, hard work don't stop me if it's something I want to see. I added so much since last night. The whole TV scene, the animated character right there. I updated AI for a few of the different Atari games in there. I might have it as the, well, not might, I am going to have it as the game plays on. Like one with the aging system, but you should yourself. Exactly. Well, yeah, the scene that we see through the game outside the screen to the fake room over there where those characters are playing the Atari, like my brother looking around, he might get up and walk away. Somebody else might come sit down and say, I don't want to play this game. And while they're there, if I hit whatever button on them, they'll swap the game and some of these characters like Pac-Man might pop out. And now he's Q*bert. Things like that. But if we didn't click on that guy that came and sat down, it would just stay playing as Pac-Man. And oh, there's so many things. I also want. Oh, I started a stream so that I could force myself to stop programming, so I can slow down my brain and relax for a bit. But you hear me? I still want to go right back in there. At one point, you pop up as baby with a bottle or something. Yeah. One of these days, I'll show off the other games I'm working on, too. I'm just super happy about how this one's coming out. For the longest time, it was just something to watch. Just watch the AI play. But then I decided I wanted to try to make a game. So I'm going to play right now, see how long I can stay alive. Ooh. Oh. Can't stay on that long. Well, yeah. I ran out of lives, so I went back to the title screen. That's another thing I added into the game. I do you still custom emojis? Custom emojis went away when they demonetized my channel. And I'm waiting for them to remonetize it. They're being assholes. I haven't streamed myself on cam since that time I was swatted. I'm just now feeling comfortable talking again. I ran right into it. Alright, what's up with these blocks not coming back? They came back. There they go. Why was it glitched? Ooh, that's the other reason why I'm staring. Wait, what? Yeah, back in March, someone called the cops and said I did a bunch of effed up stuff. And I sent a SWAT team here. It was during a stream. I wasn't gaming, I was just hanging out. I was myself on cam. Just trying to be a positive dude, hanging out with people. Someone didn't like it. Not yet. I really can't talk about things after cops take all the info. Say I was one. See if the bricks. Yes. Oh, I know why the bricks are doing that. Alright. It's because the game is reset, but it didn't reset the stats for the bricks. Alright. I'm going to go fix that real quick. Let me put on this picture. Close the game. This is good. Something is broke, I can fix it. Alright, load that up. Gameplay. The bricks, that's what I'm here for. The bricks. Lighting is over. Multiple value is equal to 1. I see you play a bit of forms and rise away, make a race again. I did start one racing game, old school style. It was fun making it up until a point. And then I moved on to something else that was more fun. I want to... Alright. So... I needed to reset the stats. Need to look at what the stats are doing first. Or, see, that's the real way I should fix it. But, way I'm going to fix it, instead of jumping to the title, delete, I will have it restart the application. That will reset the stats. But I would really like to fix it, not just. I want to know what is causing it exactly to do the wrong thing. It's broken in the broken internet. animation is over. Set the value to 7. Every second, take one away. When it hits 1, reappear. Make it visible. Light it over. Oh, dude, Thursday, I'm getting the Forza Horizons Lego DLC, and most of the breaking your high scores, that's my brother. You goddamn him. He'll turn that game on and be like, oh, people got some high scores. Let's go see if I can tear it up. Have you seen the trailer for the Lego Forza Horizon DLC? Oh, I was so excited. I was so little kid energy when it showed Forza and the car stopped at the crossroads and you heard everything is awesome. And then you see like a big truck with Lego blocks and stuff in the back of it. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, Thursday. Actually, tomorrow night at midnight, I'm gonna be playing that shit. All right, let me build the newest version of this game. Save, build, application. Yes, replace it. All right, close that. Delete that. Bring this one back up. Copy. Minimize.
I'd like an Atari 2600 system.
Get rid of
Everything you
that.
need, everything you sure want every. I want every. Now you get
Now I'm gonna see when it's game over. Do the bricks go back the way they should be? Nope, didn't even know. Thanks for telling me. I'll have to go check it out right now. Yeah, dude. Forza Horizon Lego DLC. A whole new map built out of Lego stuff. It's got like barn finds, but you're looking for Lego pieces so you can build your dream house and garage. That's gonna be awesome.
I'd like an Atari.
Alright, I'm gonna stay invisible till those bricks are breaking. And I'm gonna reappear and lose all my lives. Let the game restart and see if the bricks are the way they should be. There, I almost figured out what it was that's wrong. The game is restarting with the leftover stats, but the game doesn't start with them even there in the first place. It's after some time that they're generated in, so I would need to, the start of the round, clear the stats. Alright, at the start of the round, set whatever it is that I'm changing, whatever it needs to be, and that's where I am. Might just get it. Oh, I'm definitely getting that shit. It's the first video game thing in a while that I'm actually excited to play. Like, I got a stack of games that I got recently, and none of them seem fun. I want to drive around this Lego world. Alright, bricks are breaking. Let's see. Let myself die. Kill me. Alright, let's go back in the game. Hopefully there'll be no blocks on screen. No blocks on screen. Where? So that's the easy way to fix it. I need to go in there now and fix it the correct way that I'm still feeling confused a little bit about. I understand what I gotta do, just I don't understand how to do it. Because I gotta go look at some stats that I forgot. Yeah, he probably will. He doesn't do it out of meanness. It's just the competitiveness. Alright. I'm gonna wait for the bricks to be breaking a bunch again and die and test and make sure it's totally correct. Alright, I guess I can die. Oh, I died when all the bricks were on. Actually, you know, it don't even matter. If it's wrong, it'll show them. It's right, it won't. Word. Alright, so I fixed it. I'm eating my little Debbie's cakes, man. They're so damn good. I had some Twinkies earlier. It was like 10 minutes before the store closed. My brother got up and was like, I'm going to get junk food. Ran there and got junk food. I think the next thing I want to add is the high score. And I think that's why I need to figure out the way to fix that brick issue and the stats being carried over the correct way. So I don't have to restart the application. I can just jump to the title screen. And then we'll retain the high score and show it there. I just gotta remember how I do these things. Yeah. He's with me. He lives here. Myself dying one more time.
I'd like an Atari 20.
Yep. Yeah. And normally he wears his headphones when he goes to bed at night listening to music. But that night he didn't. He was like, I'm glad I didn't, because if I had music in my ears and I didn't hear them, and I didn't come out when they said they'd come out, it probably would have gone bad. When the cops called me, they called 3 times, but I thought it was a prank caller because it was getting prank calls that whole evening. And they can make caller ID show up as anything they want, even my own name and number. So when they said the police, I thought it was bullshit. And on the third one, I thought I better check it in case it's real. And I told them, yo, if this is real, when you get here, you can come in and see nothing's wrong. And they said, okay. And they hung up. And not even 10 seconds later, they were pounding on the door. They were already there. They had tape over the peephole. That was the first thing I noticed when I opened the door. I was like, oh, there's tape on the peephole. And then the next thing I noticed was, whoa, that dude's strong. He yanked me out my apartment like I'm a child. He's got strength. And my next thought was, oh, my brother's in there. He's coming out. And my next thought was, whoa, that cuff on the right side, they put kind of tight. It's not like I could say, yo, mister, this cuff is tight. They're here because they think people are dead and they will kill them. So they don't give a fuck if the cuffs are tight. Yeah, haters only come out because they are trying to shine and they see it and so they get mad. I know this. It doesn't make it feel any better at the time though. It don't. You see how I got like the characters right there on the back side of it, and my brother's playing it and I'm sitting there and my nephew's sitting there. I imagine cartoon-like, it's a living world and he might get up to go to the bathroom or shit. I could animate the swatting and the Atari game is still just going on. Maybe something happens and we leave and the TV's just left behind. And new people move in and they throw the TV out and the TV's like sitting in the trash and still playing itself. Somebody else comes by and picks it up, brings it home. I don't know. I see stuff behind there that has nothing to do with the game being more of the game RPG-like. You heard that beep outside? That's that synchronicity. You heard it beep at me again. On the right track. Well, yeah. It doesn't. I'm not really gonna add that. Well, maybe I might though. And somehow the stuff behind out there, like the characters, it's gonna influence and evolve the Atari games. Drop new characters in and out. Add special effects. At one point I had a bunch of explosions and stuff going off. And like things break or blow up or get shot. But it was too much. It didn't look Atari-ish. So I turned it all off. But it could be like in-game, it's the 4th of July, story-wise. And because of that, if I use my cursor crosshair thingy and maybe click on, like maybe instead of seeing him sitting there playing the game, he's talking to somebody about, yo, we should go outside and light off these fireworks. Well, if I hit A, when it says to hit A on the fireworks, it zaps it into the TV, and now there's the special explosion-y fireworks every time something gets blown up. Or he's like, yo, I found my old Duck Hunt cartridge. And he jams it in there because I hit A on the cartridge. And now the duck from Duck Hunt, like you suggested, is flying around in the game. E.T., exactly. He'll be in there. I've been trying to figure out how I was going to put him in because his game was kind of pointless. You wander around and try not to fall into a hole. And if you fall in a hole, you got to stretch your neck and fly out. And so I was trying to figure out how am I going to work in E.T. in a hole. But there was also the guy in the trench coat that would come out and try to chase you. So how I got that little pink guy and the blue robot from the game Berserk, it could be E.T. and the trench coat guy. But I don't want them running all around the screen like that. I think I want them to stay on the floor of the TV. I think I want all of the walkers that walk staying on the floor of the TV. Maybe Pac-Man can go around the whole black border, staying on the walls and the ceilings. Asteroids in the ship, they can free fly anywhere. Space invaders, the invaders themselves fly down like they should. These are a bunch of things I want to... Yeah, it was. That's why they threw them away. I just imagined another special effect. Whether someone comes in with a drink and they spill the drink on the console and the liquid fills inside the TV now with the game and everything's moving slow and stuff because it's in water. Almost Matrix bullet time, slow-mo. Beginning of the game, when I add in the newer beginning when he's a kid playing in front of an old school TV, I'm gonna have all the graphics black and white. And then he's a little older, he's got a new TV, now we got color. Oh, exactly. I call this ATARIGAMI. Like origami. Oh, the wind blew my door open. This scared the crap out of me. Oh yeah, Atari, I mean. Plan on evolving it from the Atari console to, like I said before, a handheld or up to the future when he's playing this in VR. I think, yeah, like say he's playing on Atari at the beginning, which is why it's all Atari games. Somehow he finds like a Game Boy, and now he's playing ATARIGAMI on a Game Boy, but it has mixed in some Game Boy games. Then one day somehow he's got a Nintendo with the ATARIGAMI cartridge on Nintendo, but with like some of the Nintendo game mixed in. That would be killer, yup. This is gonna take some time. Oh, and see right now, Atari games are playing and dealing with each other. Like, I got it set up so bad guy bullets mess with the good guys, and the good guy stuff mess with the bad guys, but good guys don't mess with good guys, and bad guys don't mess with bad guys. When I build it so this game, ATARIGAMI, is playing on the Nintendo console, it won't be good guy, bad guy, Atari guys. All of the Atari guys, good or bad, will be one army against the new console games that they're on, invading. Yeah, so we'll have to play ATARIGAMI on a Game Boy and take over all the Game Boy games and beat them with the high score, and then we move on to the NES. Yeah, exactly. The thing I need to do, I have to do first is add the high scores screen. Because I got the score, I got the lives. There's a point to it if I want to play. Keep my cursor alive, crosshairs. I don't, get back in there. Really, if people wanted to play and keep their crosshair alive, it would be the fun challenge of trying to beat the high score. And that's a complete game. I'll do that, and then I can just focus on what I want to do with the scene behind there, the story I want to tell with those characters, and how it moves on from the Atari to the other consoles. Earlier today, I was thinking, what if my brother's character walked in and said, I don't really want to play this Atari. Y'all want to play Monopoly? And then a Monopoly board appears, like the camera shifts so you can see the Monopoly board, and we can actually play some short game of Monopoly or whatever, checkers, whatever the game would be. A board game would pop up, and we gotta use our crosshair that we still gotta keep away from all the in-game stuff that can hurt us, and get over to the checker and say, I want that checker, and move it over to here without getting screwed up. And if we can do that, then that'll unlock the story further. If we don't do it, then it'll unlock a different part of the story. Oh, that would be cool. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to ask my bro to draw some stuff. Like the characters sitting there, those are pictures he drew. Caricatures? How do you, a cartoon drawing of yourself. It's called a caricature. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I'm gonna have to Google it. Anyways, he drew all of those of us. And then Photoshop and whatever, I'll chop them up and animate it. Like he just drew the straight pose of the guy, animated the eyes and all that. And I could just keep chopping it up and animating it that way, but if I can get him to draw some specific stuff. Hey, yeah, I was gonna have that on there too. It's on the title screen, and I was gonna copy paste him inside of, see him right there under created by MarkOfTheDog. I have a few of him. One, he's on a skateboard with monster truck tires. I've already got that animated in the game stuff I could copy paste in. I got him walking. I got him flying a spaceship. There's a few different things that I thought about bringing in. And that's more artsy stuff, not really necessary at this moment. Still trying to work out the behind the scenes and the engine itself before I go too artsy. Because there's like 3 or 4 different things I instantly wanted to replace the crosshairs as. Like I said earlier, I had a animated version of my brother. I did bring in the ship. I just came back to this for now. so I could focus on the more important things first. I had my headphones on for like the last hour, but I haven't been listening to anything. When my door blew open, I took the headphones off. I went and shut the door, sat back down, put the headphones back on. That was like, what, maybe 10 minutes ago? Put the headphones back on. Still haven't listened to anything. I don't even know why I put them back on. Are you gonna get Cyberpunk 2077? Yes, I am. That game looks incredible. But I'm still more hyped for Lego Forza. For real. It just seems more fun. The little kid in me wants that. There we go, music. See, I make these games, right? I'm making this game, so I guess I'm a developer. But I'm such a learning it all as I go. And there have been things I learned and did and completed years ago, like adding in the high score stuff and the save files so it remembers it when you shut the game off and you turn it back on. I haven't done that for like maybe 8 years, so I totally don't remember what to do. I'm gonna have to load up one of the games I built before and I guess copy paste it into here. Trying to remember what was the game I had the best high score thing. I think it was my Flappy Bird ripoff. Remember Flappy Bird? Instead of a Flappy Bird, it was my brother doing a drop kick through the air. Kind of like a Chuck Norris thing. I hope so. I hope it's got a lot of fun stuff. Dude, I can't wait. Tomorrow night at this time, I'm going to be 14 minutes into racing that game. I want to add some lighting effects. See, that's just another artsy thing. It's not really developmentally needed at this moment. I hope one day I bump into someone who's like, yo, I like the stuff you build. You want to be part of this team? Be like, yeah. But a lot of the stuff I do got a lot of my brother's energy into there. Can he come along? He good like you? Oh, he great like me. Word. Bring him with you. That's what I want. I know, right? Stoked for it. I can't decide if I want to make a new cup of coffee, close the stream, and try to figure out how I want to do this pseudo 3D stuff inside the TV with stuff on the floor of the TV. Because I want, instead of just being the black floor of the TV, I want to have like stage props slide in. Like, you know how if you go to a play, they'll have like a cardboard cutout of waves on the front of the stage, and then behind that they'll have like a cardboard cutout of a boat. I want things like that on the floor that pertain to the games that are on screen. Like, I want to add Harry Pitfall from the game Pitfall, and while he's in there doing his thing, I want what looks like his stage with the trees and the small ponds with the alligators in it. I want that looking like cardboard cutout on the floor of the TV. Or another, somehow, Donkey Kong is in here. Or, yeah, Donkey Kong. And there's the whole stage is up against the glass of the screen in the back, where Mario has to climb up the ladders and run across the red brick floor up the next ladder with his hammer and jump in the barrels. And I think I want 3 levels of depth. Like, the green Space Invaders ship up front at the bottom of the screen is layer 1. And all the way at the glass at the far end in front of my brother is layer 3. And in between there will be layer 2. And I want to be able to jump between those layers and control certain things on whatever game is on that layer, affecting it somehow. Or just have them on the different layers so things are separated and it looks cooler. I wish all these things were done as fast as I can speak it. But legitimately, it's gonna take me some hours and days. Man, how the fuck Princess Peach always getting captured? Shake my head. I know, right? I think she's Liam Neeson's daughter. I think that's her pops. Because he's kind of a bad parent. How many times are they gonna snatch up his kid? Then you gotta call him on the phone. I got a particular set of skills. You don't bring me back Princess Peach. do want to make it so, like, see how my brother's in a well-lit room right now? I want to have it go nighttime, and the glow of the TV is shining on them. Put it. I'll find you, kill you, get my daughter. Yeah. Oh yeah, I added pause. It's an actual game. You can pause it. We made custom cars for Forza. Yes, that is exactly why we get Forza, so we can do the artsy thing. We usually make the South Park bus with the school bus and kids in the windows. You can see them all. Every year we make cars for it. Are they downloadable? Yep. There should be some stuff out there. I'm not sure if we made anything yet for this newest one. Bought it, but there was a bunch of stuff going on at the time, so we didn't play it much, and then we haven't gotten back into it. But all the other versions, we always put stuff out there. This DLC will get us back into it. That's the other reason why I'm excited for it, because it'll get us back into a game we haven't really cracked too much. Now, earlier I said maybe the character spills a drink on the console and it fills up with water. Everything's slow-mo. What if someone was handing them an old school Jolt Cola or a newfangled Monster Energy drink? And that shit spills onto it and now everything inside the game is hyperspeed. At one point, I planned on putting knobs on the screen for us to modify each game. Like knobs for Pac-Man to control his speed or his size. Same thing for all of the characters. Speed, size, amount of them. Like for asteroids, flying around the red asteroids. more or less of them. Snake, speed, length. There's a lot of things I want to add, but they're more for like screwing around instead of what the original purpose of this was, of watching it. Counting sheep. That was the one. Counting sheep while bouncing a ball. This one has a high score. Alright. And I even have it press a button to reset the high score. So, let's go into the program. Oh, yes, word. So there's very little code for this page. What has to do with the high score? High score 2. Is that high score 2? Reset. Alright, so is that laying around somewhere? Multi-touch. High score 2. Copy. We're just gonna drop you on the title screen here. Paste. Alright. I need a new color. White. There we go. Alright. Back to here. Back to the code. On pressing T. Reset. I will copy you. Paste you. Alright. Now I gotta go here. Look for this. Does nothing. Speech. Score 2. Score. Alright, what's score 2 do? Nothing. Nothing. Let's go here. Run it. Start. Die. See if it has the high score.